Okay. Once again, good afternoon, everyone. After an hour of break, we are again live here at the Entertainment News Portal. And again, we have another phenomenal and empowered woman with us. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Universe Philippines 2020 candidate from Pasig City, Riana Agatha Pangindian. Hello,
Hi
Riana.
guys! Hi Dale! Hi everyone! Thank you for watching!
Okay, so Rihanna, before we start, can you please introduce yourself to us, to the viewers?
Alright. Hi everyone, my name is Riana Agatha Pangandian. I'm 23 years old, proudly representing Pasig City in the first ever Miss Universe Philippines.
Okay, so um, to all our viewers watching right now, you can comment your if you have questions to our queen, to our guest. Feel free to write it down on the comment section of our live. If you want a shout out, please do so. Please write please write if you want to have a shout out with our queen, and if you have a message, please write it down on the comment section. I'll be reading it to our queen. Okay. Okay. So Rihanna,
Yes.
you are representing Pasig City, which I can
Mm.
see one of the most phenomenal city right now,
Thank you, yeah.
especially during this ECQ. Now, can you give us a glimpse of your city, the Pasig City?
Right. Okay, so most of you would know that Pasig City is a highly urbanized city. In fact, we're in the middle of, or we're in the east of the metro, but we're in the middle of the neighboring cities like Quezon City, um, Makati, Taguig, Marikina City. So very accessible po ang Pasig City. But what's unique about Pasig City is the diversity of our city, of our place. It's a combination of residential and industrial. So marami ring places talaga na pwede yung puntahan to enjoy with your family, with your friends. So yun, we're also rich in history and culture. So nakakatawa talaga if you yourself would come here in Pasig and experience how it is like to be a Pasigueño or Pasigueña.
Okay, so last Sunday, we celebrated Mother's Day.
Right.
Okay, so who is Rihanna as a daughter to her mom?
Rihanna as a daughter to her mom would be I would probably the first person who would annoy her the most because I love hugging and kissing her and she doesn't really like that as much. Magkaiba kami ng love language. Kumbaga my mom ang love language niya is service. Ako naman minsan physical touch and words of affirmation. So sometimes we clash in that area, but at the end of the day, what I love about my relationship with my mom is we get to just talk about things and be there for each other and listen to each other's hurts or struggles. Alam mo yun, na kasi kami dalawa lang naman dito yung babae sa pamilya. So kami talaga din yung nagkakaintindihan sa mga struggles ng isang babae. So, yun, parang siyang love-hate relationship. Parang ganon. May mga days okay talaga, like, sobrang in sync kami. Pero may mga days din naman talaga na nagkakainisan kami kasi nga magkaiba kami may mga differences kami.
Okay, so can you tell us now, since you mentioned there's a love and hate relationship, kayo lang yung dalawang girl, how proud you
Yes.
are to your
Oh,
mom?
I'm very proud of my mom. My mom, I rarely say this to her, but I'm sure if she's watching, my mom, she's very strong. Uh, Most people would see her talaga as someone that you can talk to, confide with, and really, she would really listen to your heart. She would really listen to you and give you advices that will really help you grow and mature as the person. And so I'm very proud how she has that ability to make people feel loved, make people feel comfortable. And yun, yung service niya talaga, yung pagluluto pa lang niya, grabe. People would really feel love pag natikman niya yung mga niluluto ng nanay ko. Ayun, so I'm very proud of her dahil um, medyo ma-colorful din yung past niya, pero hindi niya, alam mo yun, hindi niya masyadong uh, binubuho sa amin yun. Or hindi niya masyadong pinapakita sa amin yun. Na kaya niya talagang parang encourage kami to live a life na makakabuti para sa amin. Parang gano'n na hindi niya na gustong ma-experience namin yung na-experience niya. Parang ganun. So, I'm very
That
proud of my mom.
very selfless, no? Sobra.
Yeah, sobrang selfless.
Okay, I need three answers in this question. Who is Rihanna as a sister, as
Mm-hmm.
a friend, and as a girlfriend?
Oh, okay. Sorry, natawa ako dun sa last. So Rihanna as a sister, I would say dishwasher. Charot. Because my brother loves to cook. So most of the time, ako yung maghuhugas ng mga ginamit niyang pagluluto, yung mga kaldero, lahat yan ako maghuhugas. But more than that, I'm someone that he can rely on. I'm someone that will be there for him na parang partner in crime ba na if he needs someone na karamay, I'll be there for him to support him, to listen to him as well. Rihanna as a friend, I would say is someone who is somewhat very clingy. I really enjoy spending time with my friends. So I usually catch up on them. I love listening to my friends, hearing how they are, knowing that they're well, they're okay, ganyan. So I love spending quality time with them. So yun. And I'm also the type of friend na usually nilalapitan for advice, for some ano bang kailangan gawin sa ganito, ganyan. So I'm also gonna give you my honest advice or my honest opinion on things. Pero still in a loving way. With dun sa last, as a girlfriend, so fun fact, NBSB po ako. So I never had a boyfriend. Yeah, so hindi ko pa alam kung paano ako
Wow.
as a as a girlfriend, but I would say it's still somewhat the same as a friend. I can be very loving. I can be very I can be there for you when you need me and support you, a shoulder to cry on. I don't know. I honestly don't know yet in that aspect since yun nga, NBSB po
So,
kasi
okay,
ako.
so I'm just curious, having said that, wala
Mhm.
ka pang boyfriend, you never had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
What is the ideal guy or ideal man for Rihanna?
Um, Oo, actually ilang beses ko na rin naisip 'yan mula nung bata ako. I guess the first thing that I'm looking for in a man is someone who loves God first and foremost. So, kasi ako naniniwala ako na kung mahal niya ang Panginoon, 'di ba, kaya niyang mahalin ang mga tao sa paligid niya. Kasi kung hindi niya kayang mahalin ng Panginoon, hindi niya ako kayang mahalin o yung mga tao sa paligid niya. So, someone who loves God, first and foremost. Someone who is um, gentleman. Sobrang sa akin ang pagiging gentleman. Yung kaya kanyang suportahan at talagang ibigay ba kung ano yung kailangan mo as a woman or as a partner, ganyan. So, ayun yung isa sa mga usually ideal man sa akin. Pero yung first talaga yung faith niya kay God.
Okay, so uh, you are a graduate of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Biological
Biological
Science
sciences, yes.
at the University of Santo Tomas.
Yeah.
I am a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Biology for Teachers at Philippine
Wow.
University. So, pareho tayong biology major.
Wow,
Okay,
kapaguro.
so what made you decide to be a teacher or to choose this career, this path?
Right. Ako kasi growing up, wala akong dream course, wala akong dream job. Well, nung bata ako, I told my mom and my dad, "Ma, Dad, I wanna be a model." Ayan. So, nung pagdating na nung college, sabi nila sa akin, "Anak, walang course na ano ha, walang course na modeling sa college. So you have to get something that will really back you up in a way or just a professional degree ba. Parang you have to pursue something na uh, will give you a stable job basically. And then I listened to them. I listened to my parents. And so I asked them, okay, so what do you think should I take? Kasi honestly, nung time hindi ko talaga alam kung ano yung gusto kong gawin. Parang feeling ko hindi naman ako magaling mag-drawing, so hindi ako pwede sa fashion design, hindi ako pwede sa architect, yung mga ganyan. And then they just told me na, well, mukhang may capacity ka, anak, to yung ipaintindi sa iba yung mga bagay-bagay. So why don't you take up education? So they were the one who really inspired me or told me or encouraged me to take up this course or this program. And so I did. And then I thought about it. Kasi yung choices nung time na yon, I took up SPED as my my first choice. So, SPED talaga yung gusto ko sanang kunin. Pero naubusan ako ng slot, so I had to reconsider. So, yun, ang choices na natira nun was secondary education and tourism, I think. So, I took up secondary education, thinking then na I have experience parang mentoring young girls din. Kasi sa church namin, sa ministry namin, parang we have this program that we mentor young girls or young boys, separate yan, boys and girls. And so I had the privilege to just experience parang interacting with high school students. And I really enjoyed it at that time. And so I really told myself na, oh yes, maybe this is the best way that I can also influence the youth, you know, kasi may direct impact na ako ngayon with them. If I'm the teacher, di ba? May direct impact ako sa kanila, may direct encounter ako with them. So, yun, I decided for myself and I told myself, sige, and I told my parents, sige po, I'll take up secondary education. And it was a process. I learned to love it along the way.
Okay, sige. Eto, I just want to ask this for myself. Why
Okay.
biology?
Oo.
Parang ano lang, no? Major shoot
Ako,
interview lang.
oo nga eh, mag-a-apply na ako. Biology kasi, nung time na yon dalawang choices. Ganun din ba sa inyo? Pag nagte-take ng majorship, may choice na kayo
Ah,
nun?
maraming choices that time. Depende sa subject.
Right.
Kasi may BSE English, Bio, Physics,
Math.
yan.
Yeah,
Iba-iba. Yan,
history.
math, oo.
Yeah. So, ako nung time na yon English and science yung first and second choice ko. Tapos, um, parang takot talaga ako kasi hindi naman ako yung achiever nung high school. Alam mo yon, hindi ako yung nagkakaroon ng super taas na grades sa science. So, challenge ko yung sarili ko. I told myself na, sige, I wanna take up something that is beyond, or something is beyond me or bigger than me. And one of my friends also nung college, si Balea, shout out to her, siya rin talaga nag-push sa akin. Sabi niya, kaya mo yan, sige, sabay tayo, samahan kita, mag-science major tayo, tapusin natin to together. So, minsan ako kasi kailangan ko lang ng onting push, alam mo yan, na may mag-encourage sa akin to do something greater than myself. But I guess as a whole, I love challenging myself. I love doing things that is beyond what I can do.
What particular subject in biology yung talagang naging favorite mo?
Naging favorite ko? Nung nagtuturo ako, mostly ang tinuro ko with earth science. So, yun
Earth
talaga
science.
yung, pero ako, I enjoyed learning biology. Zoology, like about animals, and about Anafi, yan yung mga favorite kong aralin nun.
Ako, I love the best subject that I really love, genetics and evolution.
Oh, yes. Right. Yun din, genetics. Oo nga. Super interesting kung
Yun.
paano.
Ang plants okay lang, pero kasi may part minsan sa plants sa botany ang boring. Sorry. Medyo na bored.
I got you.
Medyo boring. And siguro ang pinaka naging dilemma ko nung college is embryo.
Bakit?
Embryology.
Bakit naging dilemma?
5 hours laboratory, nasa lab kami. 5 hours straight yun na subject.
Oo.
Tapos, the prof is really, really into the book. Kabisado niya yung book. When we recite,
right.
sasabihin niya, oh, you missed one paragraph.
Oh,
Ganun siya.
okay.
Yeah,
Parang yung namin, cell and microbiology, ganun yung prof namin noon. Kabisado niya ata yung libro na talagang ganyan din. Pag nag-recite, alam niya kung ano yung hindi mo nasabi. Makakabay yun.
Di ba maano ka na lang, ha?
True.
Sige. Okay, so, you had your OJT at Arroyo High School.
Yes.
Sa UN. So, yung mga kakilala ko dyan, mga kabaro ako dyan.
Wow.
Can you share to us your experience there? How's your experience from your teacher, mentors there, and from the public school students?
Alam mo, I really enjoyed my experience with Aralio. In fact, I think yun yung isa sa mga favorite part ko nung internship ko dahil talagang dun namulat yung mata ko sa realidad nung nangyayari sa
Yes.
education natin dito sa Pilipinas.
Yes,
So,
yes.
doon ko nakita talaga yung struggles or yung hirap ng maging isang public school teacher at the same time nung mga bata to learn in that setup. Kasi talagang ang dami nila, mainit, ganyan. So talagang nakita ko doon talaga din nag-melt lang yung heart ko nung nagturo ako doon. In terms of my mentors, I'm really thankful napunta ako kay Mrs. Forras. If nanonood si Mrs. Forras, she was
At
very
si Mapora,
hands-on.
yes.
Kilala mo si Mrs. Forras? Wow,
Yeah.
ayun.
Ang
So,
madalas kong kasama dyan si Ma'am Cecile Santiago.
yun,
Sa
nakilala ko rin
USO.
si Ma'am Cecil. Oo. Ayun. So, yun sila, nakakatuwa sila na sobrang accommodating nila, sobrang bait nila, sobrang warm
Mm.
nila sa amin. And talagang hands-on, lalo na si Ma'am Poras, hands-on talaga siya in helping us to be better in our profession. So talagang tinuruan niya kami, ako personally, paano gumawa ng maayos na instructional materials na hindi pong
Yes.
maintindihan ng mga bata, di ba? Makaka-relate sila, makakapag-engage sila. Ang problem ko nun, ang hina kasi ng boses ko kasi very mahinhin ako magsalita, di ba? So yun, challenge niya talaga ako na lakasan ko yung boses ko, na talagang marinig ng mga
Mm.
students. Ayun, so it was a very tapos yung naalala ko pa yung experience ko with the students, nakakatawa, kwento ko lang. Kasi parang nung mga first few weeks, nagpo-progress yung pag-observe nila sa akin. Kasi some of them, parang napafamiliar ata sila sa face ko. And yun, I guess for me, ang naging challenge na kasi, syempre, pag nagtuturo tayo, focus tayo dapat, di ba? Eh, parang
Mm.
nalaman na rin eventually ng mga students ko na nag-join na ako previously sa noong 2016 ng pageant.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah. Oo.
oo. So, minsan kinukulit nila ako na, ma'am, picture tayo, or ma'am, so ano na, as in, nagtatanong na sila ng questions about pageant habang nagtuturo ako. So, that was one of my challenges at that time. Na sabi ko, ayun, classroom management. So, I had to learn how to,
Oo.
diba, keep them engaged and focus sa topic. So, ayun, as a whole, or all in all, sobrang treasure ko yung experience ko sa Aralio. And yun nga, isa yun sa naging moment na talagang, shucks, nagkaroon lang ako ng heart for public school through that experience.
Okay, so eto na. So you already graduated, then
Yes.
you review for the LET or LET, 'di ba?
Yes.
Lahat naman dumaan diyan. Now,
Apo.
I just want to know how's your experience while you are reviewing, and what was the reaction of your parents when you pass, or
Pass.
when you finally become a licensed
Licensed
teacher?
teacher. Oo. Grabe, one of the
Excuse
best
me.
feelings, I guess, na nangyari sa akin. I remember after graduation, oo, medyo nag-aaway pa kami ng mom ko kung anong schedule ang ite-take ko sa pagre-review kasi ako medyo, gusto ko muna magpahinga, pero siya, hindi anak, mag-aral ka na ulit, mag-review ka na kagad, ganyan. So, medyo nag-battle, ano kami doon, nag-away kami doon. Pero eventually, nag-enroll ako sa last batch. So, I enrolled myself in a review center. So, if you're familiar po with Changemakers, or I think
Mm,
at that time, Mind Gym,
mm,
ayan. So sila yung nagturo sa amin, nag-review and nag-train sa amin. I was very thankful for them kasi yung materials and how they taught us the subjects that needed to be taken sa exam was super helpful, pati yung drills and everything. Plus nakakilala ko ng marami pang co-teachers from different parts of the Philippines. Ayun, so yung process, I guess, ng pag-aaral nung time na yun, sobrang hindi ko ma-explain eh. Mixed emotion siya. May mga araw na talagang focus ka, as in, sige, aral tayo, ganyan. Pero may mga araw na ayoko na, pagod na ako, gusto ko nang magpahinga, yung ganyan. Pero yung pagpapalapit na, doon talaga yung crucial eh. So, I think that experience taught me a lot of yung value ng discipline. So, I really had to be disciplined to make a schedule. I had to make a schedule when to study. Na I think naikot ko na yung mga coffee shops dito sa amin para lang,
mm.
'di ba, makapag-review sa ang favorite ko nung Tim Hortons eh. Ayan, lagi
Oo.
ako, 'di ba, mura tapos tahimik. So ayan, na-experience ko rin, wala na akong pera pang coffee shop, nag-McDo na ako, tapos wala na akong pangano sa McDo lang ako buong araw nag-aaral. Ayun. So it was very tiresome, rigorous process. Pero it was all worth it afterwards. Nung nalaman nga namin yung results, kabang-kaba ako nun. I think, I remember nagsasend na lang sa akin yung friends ko ng results. So I think we were
Mm-mm.
outside, like umalis kami ng family ko. Kasi yung girlfriend ng brother ko, tinext na lang siya na, uy, congrats kay Yana, ganyan, pasado siya. Akala ko joke lang, na parang, alam mo yun, hindi pa ako makapaniwala na pumasa talaga ako. So, hanggang sa sunod-sunod din nagme-message sa akin. So, I'm like, oh my goodness, grabe, sobrang saya. And I was really thankful for them. Super supportive nila sa akin nung time na yon. Talagang, kung pwedeng hindi nila ako guluhin, hindi nila guguluhin para lang makapag-aral ako. And so my parents was very happy. They were very proud of me at that time. And we had a simple celebration. Ganun naman kami
Hmm.
dito. We love parang eating out after victory of each of the member in the family. So, ayun, super thankful ako. Actually, it still puts a smile on my face when I try to remember it and share it with you.
Okay, so now that you are a licensed teacher, do you see
Mhm.
yourself teaching in a public school institution? Why or why not?
Yes, I want to see myself teaching in a public school. Like what I shared earlier with my experience with Aralio, dun namulat yung mata ko. And dun ako nagkaroon ng heart to pursue teaching in a public school. Medyo mahirap na rin makapasok ngayon ang alam ko eh. So, 'di ba, hindi rin lahat talaga nagkakaroon ng opportunity to do that. But if I had the opportunity to do so, I would love to teach in a public school.
Okay, sige. Well, anyway, sa ganda mo, pag nakita ka na mag-a-apply, ako, okay, sige. Pag nakita ka sa division
Sana.
office, di ba?
Sige pa.
Okay, so ito na. Eto, what is your thought about licensed teacher, professional teachers going abroad to become domestic helper to earn higher income and of course for greener pasture, as
Right,
they said.
right. Well, I'm very honestly, I feel sad about that scenario or that thought that a lot of our licensed teachers here in the Philippines choose to go abroad and pursue a job that will pay them higher. Kasi I believe yung education dito sa Philippines, it's really important. And second, talagang maganda rin naman yung training sa atin as teachers to teach, 'di ba? So nakakalungkot na imbes na nabibigay nila yung oras nila or yung kakayanan nila magturo sa mga estudyante dito sa Pilipinas, they choose to do other jobs. But I'm not in the position to, judge their motives for doing so. Because I understand the I guess the feeling of 'di ba, parang knowing na yun nga kulang yung compensation natin as teachers. But yun, I personally hope na talagang eventually babalik din sila dito sa bansa natin to teach. And hopefully by that time, yun din, magawa na rin ng paraan yung compensation natin as teachers.
Okay, who is Rihanna as a teacher in front of the class?
I guess I would be medyo strict ako. Siguro nung time na yun kasi tinuruan kami na wag masyadong maging open ba with the students. Kasi nga intern kami noon, 'di ba? So, ako naman masyado akong sineryoso na I guess to the point na minsan nahihirapan na rin yung students ko makipag-connect sa akin. But, kasi naging advisor ako, naging junior advisor ako sa Education High School and UST. But I tried, I really tried to reach out to them and make them feel not intimidated, not parang feeling kasi siguro nila suplada ako or what. So I tried naman to really reach out and show them na I'm not. But siguro dahil hindi ko pa din, very careful ako. Ako yung type na person na minsan very calculated ba. Nag-iingat lang talaga ako. So, I guess as a teacher yon, medyo mataray, pero hindi naman talaga.
Sige, sample nga tayo. Kunwari student ako.
Demo teaching, okay.
Kunwari student lang ako, ganito. Ito, so, yung umpisa lang ng klase.
Okay.
Good morning, Miss Pangandian.
Good morning, class. All right, before we go to our lesson, kindly stand up and prepare ourselves to pray. Ito ba yung start? Sorry ha. Ito yung start ng
Yes,
lesson, di
prayer
ba?
muna.
Okay.
That's
Prayer
correct.
muna. So,
Prayer, then
let's,
afterwards, yun nga. Inuna ko lang yung greeting para mas ma-brought up natin yung ano,
so
greeting. Then,
prayer,
before you take your seat, I kindly pick up all the
yes.
pieces of
Well, pieces of
paper.
paper, arrange your
And
chairs,
then,
fix your
pwede
table.
na po.
Ayan.
Ayan.
All right. You may now sit down.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay. Okay, sige. What do you always do if a student failed to submit a certain requirement within the deadline?
What do I, sorry? I didn't get
Okay,
that.
I'll repeat. Uh, what do you always do if a student failed to submit a certain requirement within a
Right.
certain deadline?
At the time, I would remind them first and foremost. I would remind them again and again to submit their requirements, and I would remind them the importance of why they should submit on time. If if several reminders, if nakatatlo na ako or more at hindi pa rin nila pinapasa, um, I I would be firm to teach them a lesson na if you fail to submit it on time, I've reminded you several times, I've told you several times what to do or how you should do it, pero hindi ka pa rin nag-comply. Um, yun na, I would choose to be firm para lang matutunan ng student na yun kung gaano ka-importante yung pag-comply sa rules ni teacher at sa yung punctuality. Ayun. So, yun, that's what I normally do when
Well,
I have
ayan
students
mo.
like that.
Actually, they have to yun din, they have to realize, particularly the parents, they should
Right.
realize that most of the time of the life of their children, araw-araw, nasa atin yan, nasa paaralan.
Mm.
Minsan half of the day, minsan whole day nasa school ang mga bata. And the
Mm-mm.
persons inside the school in charge of them are the teachers. So
Right.
expect that teachers are there not only to teach, not only to give the certain knowledge that they needed, but also we are there to teach them discipline.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
Kasi
Madaming rules.
hindi naman puro yung natututunan lang is yung nasa libro or what.
Opo.
Mahalaga ring matutunan ang disiplina.
Totoo.
To be firm, well, you've said a while ago that you are firm and that's okay. Kung ano mang
Mm.
consequence after that, hindi nagpasa, walang ganito, hindi
Mm-mm.
binasa ganyan, there's a consequence for that. And
Right.
that consequence is not made to punish the child, but to
Mm.
discipline the child. And in that
Exactly.
way, there's another form of learning na
Right.
matututunan yung bata.
Exactly.
Okay,
Pero
so
ako po,
they,
medyo soft din yung heart ko. So, minsan, I listen din naman to their reasons, as to why they failed to submit it on time, ganyan. At talagang, let's say, naghahabol talaga siya ng grades. Malambot naman po yung puso ko. Hindi naman po ako yung, hindi, bahala ka dyan. So, it depends. Case to case siguro siya.
yes,
Pero, as a
case
whole,
basis.
exactly. Discipline talaga.
Yes, okay, sige. Eto. What will be your action if a student or if you see a student bullying another student?
Hmm. Um, my initial reaction would probably talagang try to pacify the ongoing bullying that's happening. I would put aside the other person, like yung nang-bully at saka yung binubully, I guess, and I would separately talk to them. I would first go to yung nang-bully at kakausapin ko talaga siya ng masinsinan. Bakit niya ginagawa to? And listen to him. Kasi minsan yung mga nang-bully, may pinanggagalingan din sila eh. So, minsan kailangan din lang nilang mapakinggan. Kailangan din lang nila malabas o ma-share ba, may makinig sa kanila. Kaya minsan nila nilalabas sa galit, sa pagbubuli, kasi hindi nila malabas kung kanino man. They don't know, they don't have people they trust to listen to them. So, I'll be that person to talk to them and listen to them, what's wrong, what's going on. And after that, I would encourage that student to apologize to the person or to the student that or to his or her classmate that he or she bullied. And same way, dun sa nabully, afterward, kakausapin ko din kung ano naramdaman niya, ipoprocess lang namin para lang siguro hindi matrauma yung bata at maintindihan nila ang isa't isa.
Okay, so I just want to know what is the most difficult situation you've encountered with a student and how did you handle it?
Most
so
difficult
far?
situation so far? I think nung naalala ko nung nagbigay kami ng PETA, or yung major project nila for that SEM, it was a speech that they had to deliver. And meron akong isang student na hindi siya nag-comply. Like, parang hindi ko talaga nakita ng effort na ginawa niya ng paraan, or, alam mo yun, she really didn't, like, she just stood up there and then halos walang kagana-gana mag-perform. And kami mga teachers, pinagpuyatan namin yun, pinaghirapan namin, pinag-isipan namin yung project na lang yun. So, medyo nalungkot ako na parang makita ko sa student na yun. And yung student na yun at that time, kailangan din niya maghabol ng grades. So, alam mo yung heart ko na, anak, tulungan mo sarili mo. Like, we're helping you help yourself as well. So that at that time was, I guess, one of my most difficult moments with my student. And so I tried to talk to her. I mean, at that time, I remember, I think I talked to her in front of everyone because everyone saw how she performed. Everyone saw how she didn't exert enough effort. But then afterwards, I explained to her, sabi ko sa kanya na, anak, nandito kami bilang yung mga teacher mo kasi we care for you and we want you to really pass and we want you to really move on to the next level. Pero paano namin gagawin kung ikaw mismo hindi mo
Tama,
tutulungan
tama.
sarili mo, 'di ba? Opo. So
Tama.
ayun, naintindihan naman niya, eventually nag-sorry siya sa amin, nag-sorry siya sa akin. And I remember nag-aral siya ng husto for the last exam. So ako, for me, okay na ako doon, natuwa na ako doon na nakita kong somehow may pagbabago or may point of realization from the student. Ayun. So I guess, well, ako personally, when you talk to people or when you talk to someone, you'll never go wrong. Alam mo yun? Kasi magalit ka, kasi yung, alam mo yun, pagsabihan mo ng kung ano-ano. So, ako, I am a firm believer na if you talk to someone, just listen and talk to them, magkakaintindihan kayo.
Okay, so halimbawa, you are on stage sa Miss Universe Philippines, nasa
Right.
stage na, yan. Then, you hear the crowd, there's someone saying, teacher ko yan.
Right.
What will be your reaction? Deep inside.
Oo, siguro matatawa ko kung paano ako nag-react ngayon. At hahanapin ko siguro siya. Sino yon? Sino yung anak kong yan? Matutuwa ako na yung mga estudyante ko sinusuportahan ako sa gusto ko ring gawin. And I'd really probably after the show, hahanapin ko siya or kung sino man yon gusto ko malaman. And I just wanna give her a hug probably and just show her and say thank you for supporting me in that way.
Okay, so before we proceed to the questions here,
Okay.
read muna tayo ng mga comments natin,
Sige.
mga viewers natin. Okay. So we have Alan Dale Benko. How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine, thank you. Hi, Alan. How are you?
How's your day? From Alan din.
Okay naman. Malamig-lamig naman today. So, masaya naman.
Okay. From Melvin Tan. Hi po, Miss Riana. How are you po?
Hi, Melvin. I'm good as well. How are you? Sana okay ka? Thank you for watching.
From Sarina Jimenez. Watching from Pasig City Hall. With laughing face.
Hi, Zarina. Hi, Ching. Ayan, sinasabi ko na nickname mo. Hi, Ching. Thanks for watching.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know if we're allowed. Okay, from Alan Dale Benko, I think she's your student. What makes you different from the other girls competing today?
Wow. I guess what makes us different, what makes me different, is my story. Kami, the candidates of Miss Universe are very competitive. Alam mo yan, I mean, um, yung kakayanan ng bawat isa ay sobrang unique. In fact, phenomenal nga. All of us are phenomenal. And I think yung difference ko from them is who I truly am, yung core ko and yung story ko. So that's something that I have, that's something different that I can offer to the people na ayun, it's more of who I truly am. Kasi iba-iba tayo ng experiences, iba-iba tayo ng story. So that's what sets me apart from most of them.
Okay. Maraming tanong si Alan Dale Benko, pero piliin lang natin kung pwede natin tanungin, ha?
Okay.
Hi, Alan. Thank you for tuning in with us. We have to choose the questions lang, anak, ha? Okay. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Wow. In the next 5 years, I want to see myself having a family, being stable with my family, with my job. I probably hope that by then I'm already teaching and not just teaching, probably pursuing further studies. I would like to take up masters also in the future. So I hope to do that as well in the next 5 years.
Okay. What will you do if you win this title? I think it's pertaining to the Miss Universe Philippines.
Mm-hmm. Um, well, this the Miss Universe Philippines or the Miss Universe gives us so much privilege and opportunity to speak about our causes, to be a voice to people. I think what I would personally do is talagang do the works. If I really have to be the one to go out there and serve people, I'm willing to do that. I'm the type who believes na talagang I have to I care so much for people that I really want to um relate with them and be one with them. So given the opportunity, I'm sure Miss Universe and Miss Universe Philippines has so much to offer as well. So being someone that represents them, represents the organization, and not just the organization, but the people itself, for me is such a great privilege, and I'm willing to do the job, to do the works of being a Miss Universe Philippines. And I guess yun din, yung opportunity to speak about, of course, what yung advocacy ko, which is, yun nga, empowering the youth through empowering educators. So I really want to be a mouthpiece, but not just a mouthpiece, but someone who will do the works of really empowering the educators.
Okay, so from Sir Melvin Tan, how old and how tall are you?
I'm 23 years old, turning 24 this July, and I stand 5'7".
Okay, sige. Now, eto. Alis na tayo dun sa about sa ano natin, pagiging teacher.
Teacher, okay.
Okay. So, most people during this quarantine explored their inner chefs.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you become a self-proclaimed chef
Chef.
during this quarantine? What is your specialty, if so?
Well, honestly, I haven't. Siguro chef ko SHEF, hindi yung legit na chef. Ano lang, I usually assist my brother. As I said earlier, it's my brother who's really into the kitchen. Also my mom, so sila talaga yung gumagalaw sa kitchen. Ako nga usually taga-hugas ng plato, taga-tikim, kung masarap yung ginawa nila. But if may opportunity, may chance naman minsan na I stay with them and I cook with them. I think one of the things that we've enjoyed during quarantine, we made our own pita bread. So medyo nami-miss na kasi namin mag-pizza nung time ngayon. So nag-experiment yung brother ko, nag-experiment din kami. Nami-miss na rin namin yung mga shawarma, ayan. So we made our own pita bread. So madali lang pala siyang gawin. Ano pa ba? Ako may mga special. I try to cook. There are some dishes that I can cook. So I usually tasked to cook yung ampalaya, ginasang ampalaya. So, favorite niya ng pamilya ko kasi for some reason napapawala ko din yung pait ng ampalaya or nababawasan. So, na-enjoy nila. Tapos I add cheese and egg with it. So, ayan. As those are just few of what we've done during quarantine.
Okay, so if we, or the Team ENP, the Entertainment News Portal team, anim lang naman kami. If we will visit you there in Pasig City, what are you going to prepare for us? Preferably 3 main dishes and 2 desserts.
Okay. Well, dito sa Pasig, madami na tayong kainan na pwedeng puntahan. Pero if mas gusto niyo yung personal dito sa bahay namin, we'd love to offer you our traditional relleno. Usually pang Christmas to. Pero dahil yung family namin, meron kaming na-pass on na recipe. So, nagmula pa to sa great-grandmother ko, hanggang sa grandma ko, hanggang sa mom ko. And ako hanggang ngayon tinuturuan nila kung paano gumawa nito. So, it's a traditional relleno. One of the best. I would also offer you my mom's best pesto pasta. So she loves to make pesto pasta and she makes the best pesto pasta. Mahilig kami kumain ng pasta actually. So pwede rin spaghetti if gusto niyo spaghetti. And for the last main dish, I would like to give you kare-kare. Mahilig ba kayo sa kare-kare?
Yeah, definitely.
Yon. Yon, perfect. So, you have to try my mom's kare-kare. One of the best as well. Talagang usually pag nagpe-prepare siyang kare-kare, taob yan. Ubus yan kagad that same week or that same day actually. For dessert, I would like to offer you our best banana cake. Some of my friends have tried this honestly actually, and they loved it. I hope you guys would love it too if you had a chance to come here. Ako mismo, I can bake you our banana cake, and you'll see the difference. um, Also, for desserts, I would like to give you or offer you our coffee jelly. So,
Wow, wow.
na-master na rin namin ng mom ko paano gumawa ng coffee jelly. And it's also one of our friends' favorites.
Okay, so after we eat, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
okay na, busog na kami.
Okay.
Where would you take us in Pasig?
Pasig City.
Where we could continue our bonding?
All right. It depends on what you guys want to do. If you are the type of person who wants to go food trip pa din ulit, pwede naman. Meron tayong marami kasi talagang choices dito sa Pasig, from American cuisine to Japanese to Thai to Chinese. So it's, kung anong crave nyo, most probably meron kami. But if you're the type na gusto nyo mag-malling, mag-chill, magpalamig, manood ng movie, I can bring you to some of our malls here, Estancia Mall. We have Ayala 30th. Ayan. So I can drive you guys there and bond with you if you want. If you're the adventurous type naman, we also have the Rainforest Adventure Park in Pasig. So I don't think most people know about this, pero um, sa Barangay Mahibunga, nandun banda
The
yun,
rainforest.
yung rainforest. So, if you want to experience like a getaway na yung experience nature, akalain nyo yun, meron tayo dito sa Pasig City, or, right, diba, sa Metropolis. So, ayun, I can bring you guys there. And ako, honestly, I haven't really experienced it, so it will be a fun adventure to experience new things with you guys. So, may mga zipline dyan, may pool, may mga workout, equipment. So, ayan. So, marami tayong pwedeng gawin here in Pasig.
What is one thing that you are proud of being a Pasigenya?
Wow. One thing right now, actually, I'm very proud to be a Pasigenya. Um, as how our mayor is really responding, or how our mayor is working hard to fight this pandemic. Sobrang na-amaze ako as a Pasigenya, as a constituent of this city, to see our mayor do his job excellently. Talagang kita mo yung pagiging dynamic niya, kita mo yung pagiging dedicated niya in helping eradicate or mitigate this virus that's happening. So, ayun, isa yun sa sobrang nakaka-proud as a Pasigenya. And of course, the people, kasi talagang very friendly. I mean, I've lived in other, I know, I've been living in Pasig, pero nakapunta na ako sa ibang places. Pero for some reason, I don't know, if I go to Pasig, it feels like home talaga. Even the people are very warm, very friendly. I don't know, siguro lahat naman tayo Pilipino ganun. Pero, yun, the people and of course our mayor is really makes us proud as the Pasigenya.
Okay, so your first or your very first what do you call this, exposure, or tama, exposure is in Binibining Pilipinas 2016, where you
16.
competed with Maxine Medina and Kylie
Yes.
Versoso. Now, can you tell us a little of your experience when you joined Binibini?
Binibini. I remember back then I was just 19 years old, so I was very young. It was my first major pageant. In fact, it was a national pageant. So I remember, ano ako nun eh, hindi pa ako maka-decide kung itutuloy ko ba o hindi. Kasi na-scout ako to train for pageantry back in 2015. So si Mama Eda Galoy, siya yung naka-discover sa akin and siya yung nag-encourage sa akin magpa-train for pageants. And at that time, honestly, ako kasi gusto ko talaga may model as I shared earlier, di ba, na bilang bata pa lang, yun yung gusto kong gawin, mag-model. So, yung pageantry for me, is something scary. Natakot talaga ako for pageantry kasi mahihain ako. So I felt scared of showing who I am, my personality, ganyan. But to cut this long story short, kung paano ako nakapasok, ayun, I really sought guidance from my parents. I asked them if there's something I really should pursue, is this something I really should try. And eventually I did. Ang cons nga lang nun, I had to stop my schooling. I had to mag-file ng leave of absence. So, yun. Pero I guess after the whole experience, it was worth it kasi iba rin yung natutunan ko doon. Matututunan ko sa classroom. Doon ko na napatunayan sa sarili ko na the world is our classroom. Alam mo yun, na there are a lot of things that we can learn outside the classroom. But that does not mean that we should stop schooling. Okay, I encourage the young people out there who's watching this to still focus and finish your studies. Pero yun, dun, when I joined Binibining Pilipinas, I learned to be more confident. I learned to be more outspoken. I learned to just meet different kinds of people, and I'm very thankful for that experience.
What was your exact feeling when you penetrated the top 15?
Alam mo, hindi talaga ako makapaniwala. Naalala ko nun, I think third akong tinawag eh. And then, so ang unang tinawag nun, if I'm not mistaken, was Kylie. If not Kylie, si Vina Opeñano. So tinawag si
Mm-mm.
Vina, tinawag si Kylie. Tapos ako na kagad yung tinawag. Tapos parang ako, sure ba yun? Ako ba talaga yun? So I really was in shock. I did not expect that I would reach that far. So, but then nung tinawag na ako, okay, kailangan na. Pero inisip ko kagad, hala, Q&A. Pero alam mo, ever since high school, kasi yung first pageant ko was during first year high school. Ever since, I fear Q&A. So, naalala ko nung first pageant ko, sabi ko sa mom ko, ma, gusto kong mag top 12 lang. Sabi niya, bakit naman anak? Ayoko mag top 5 kasi may Q&A. So, ayun. But I guess, ang galing din ni Lord kasi nakikita ko kung paano niya ako talagang tinutulungan i-overcome yung mga fears ko. Unti-unti na mag-grow and progress sa mga bagay na kinakatakutan ko. And so, ayun, Binibining Pilipinas was one of the stepping stone talaga and for me to discover more of my potential.
Okay, after this BBP 2014, your next
2016.
exposure. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
2016, sorry. The next exposure you had is itong Bawal Judgemental. Where you had with the other beauty queens.
Right.
Now, my question is, I'm just curious kung ano ba, parang nung nag-guess ka ba, ito ba isang sign na I'll be having a bigger comeback? Ganun ba?
Right. Alam mo, that crossed my mind. that came to my mind. And at the time, I was just really in need of a job. Kasi nagmo-modeling ako, di ba? So, nung time din naalala ko talagang kailangan ko ng trabaho. So, nagdasal talaga ako, Lord, kailangan ko ng trabaho. Tapos, pagkatapos ko magdasal, tinawagan ako ng kasama namin sa agency, sa MR na, yan, binigyan ako na sinabi nila sa akin, available ka ba bukas? May guesting ka sa Bawal Judgemental. I honestly don't know what that was at that time. So, I was like, oh, sige po. Sige ko trabaho to. So, after no, nag-search na ako, paano ba tong game na to? Ganyan. So, kabang-kaba ako pagdating doon. But when I was there, and then, yeah, assessing everything that's going on, that's happening, I was super thankful for that exposure. In fact, nagulat ako na ang tagal din na exposure ko na hanggang sa huli, akala nila ako yung may asawa, di ba? So,
Oo nga.
oo, akala nila ako yung may asawa. So, I was just in awe, honestly, because I was like, wow, is this something? Is this preparation for something? Like a like a comeback, like a bigger opportunity, like a greater um opportunity to do. Although at the time, medyo iniisip ko naman ng sumali ulit sa pageant. So I was super thankful na ang galing paano na orchestrate ba yun
Mhm.
yung chance na yun. So yes.
So what made you decide now to join Miss Universe Philippines 2020?
Philippines. Um, I guess now because everything is done, meaning I'm a graduate, I'm a licensed teacher, I just thought to myself, but when's the best time? But now, right? I mean, mas ako naisip ko mas okay na gawin ko muna yung gusto kong gawin. I-pursue ko muna yung feeling because I feel like there's still an unfinished business in pageantry. Having that I landed top 15 nung 19 lang ako. Alam mo yun, all those experiences can lead me to this. And I was just thinking about it. And so, yun, I told myself, and my mom encouraged me as well, na sabi niya, anak, bago ka magturo, bakit hindi mo muna tapusin yung journey mo sa pageantry? I mean, my age range rin lang kasi to di ba? So, yun, I'm 23, I'm 24, I'm still young, yes, but then, ayoko rin ng, alam mo yun, patagalin pa. So, might as well do it now, and then eventually, after this, let's see kung ano mangyari, then I can venture into something new again.
Anong pakiramdam ngayon that finally you are wearing the sash of your city, Pasig
Oh,
City?
yes, grabe yung feeling of, yung pagiging ang bigat ng kasi yung feeling na pagsuot mo yung sash, iniisip mo na hindi lang ikaw ang
Mhm.
humaharap sa tao, 'di ba? Ang humaharap ay yung buong Pasig City. Ang humaharap ay yung buong, yung kung saan ka galing, yung city na nire-represent mo. And so the responsibility, that comes with it is it's really great, yung gravity niya is really heavy. But, ayun, I'm very thankful for the opportunity to parang ang surreal ng feeling, actually, Dale. Sobrang surreal ng feeling pag suot mo yung sash and you're just standing up there and representing Pasig City along with the beautiful girls representing their own city, their own provinces. Iba, nakakakilabot. Actually, naalala ko yung media presentation, kinalabutan talaga ako seeing all the other girls represent their provinces and their cities.
How is your courtesy call with Mayor Vico Soto?
It was a brief encounter with him kasi at the time he was working, so medyo nasingit lang niya kami sa schedule niya. Ayun, so but I was very thankful that that happened. And yun, we were able to I introduced myself and we were able to take pictures and just have a short conversation of what's gonna happen. So ayun, reassure na lang naman niya ako na I have their support, and I'm very thankful for that.
Everybody wants to know how
Mhm.
admirable is Mr. Mayor Vico Soto.
Because well, he's very tall. I was wearing heels, yet he was taller than me, so he's very tall, and he seemed to have a good personality din talaga. Sandali lang yung encounter namin pero kita kong he was very approachable naman, and very ano siya, accommodating. And actually I witnessed how he also talked to the other citizens who was trying to present their needs, and he was very accommodating, he was very approachable to them. So ayun. And yun lang naman talaga yung masasabi ko kasi I didn't have the privilege of knowing him, in a more personal way kasi it was just a short experience or encounter.
Okay. The idea from that question, actually, it came from Maria Isabella Galleria.
Hoy,
When
Isabella. Joke
we were chatting a while ago.
Isabella. Alam mo, pagkita namin noon, right after nung ano to, no, medyo, sorry, nang courtesy call ko with him, and nakita nung co-sisters ko or co-candidates ko yung picture namin, medyo madaming, hi, ewan ko sa'yo, ang dami ko palang kaagaw. Pero, pero yun, naiinis na natutuwa sila for me. I'm like, thanks guys. So Bella,
Okay,
I miss
so,
you.
okay, yeah. We miss her a lot. Nakakamiss naman talaga.
True.
Um, well, for you, what is the significance of being a Miss Universe Philippines candidate during these quarantine times?
Right. Well, personally, I've seen well, candidates, or honestly ngayon sa Miss Universe Philippines candidate, I'm very thankful that the organization is also encouraging us to really do something and reach out if we must. But I'm really happy to see my sisters do something. Alam mo yun, na-realize ko kasi iba-iba din tayo ng kakayanan. Alam mo yun, we're like this pandemic, wala siyang pinipili eh. So talagang lahat tayo, we're going through the same thing. And seeing my sisters um, uh, initiate different drives, different programs to reach out and help people. I think yun malaking bagay. I think that's the significance of being a Miss Universe Philippines candidate. Is we have this platform, we have this audience or this influence to really use para makatulong sa iba.
Okay. Um, sa tingin mo, what is the very important lesson, one important lesson that this pandemic would like to convey to every one of us?
I think one of the most important lessons, how important life is. Na dito ko nakita that more than money, more than job, more than businesses, yung buhay ng isang tao is sobrang importante. And so how we live our lives is the utmost important, 'di ba? Na talagang we value our time with our family, we value our time um, with with our friends, yung connections that we have with them na ngayon hindi tayo makalabas, hindi natin ma-hug yung mga people na gusto natin ma-hug, hindi natin, 'di ba, mapuntahan, ma-visit sila. So ayun, maraming importanteng lesson ang tinuturo nitong pandemic. Pero ako personally, yun, how life is so short, and so we really have to know who we are, and, diba, and where do we really belong? Because all of this will fade eh. Alam mo yun, yung businesses, alam mo yun, lahat yan pwede palang mawala in just one glance, right? So, yun, at the end of the day, buhay mo ang naiiwan. So saan? Anong mangyayari sa'yo? Sino ka? Saan ka mapupunta? Alam mo yun, after everything that's going on.
Okay. Last question na to. What is your message to everyone, to all of us, surviving and trying to cope up with this pandemic?
Right. So to everyone who's watching this live interview, first of all, thank you. And I just want to encourage all of us to continue staying home, continue observing the proper precautions that we have to do to really fight this pandemic. I know it's been a difficult 2 months for all of us. For you probably, I may not know exactly what's going on, but I hope and pray that you guys are still hanging on, still doing well, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. So take this opportunity to really be one with your family, be one with God, if you have to really just really help each other, help yourself, and help each other go through this. And don't you worry, I'm praying and I'm positive that all of this will soon come to an end. So kapit lang mga kababayan, and we will go through all of this.
Okay. So before we go to our wrap up, basa muna tayo ng mga comments kasi
Okay.
medyo natatabunan na.
Okay.
Okay, so From Michelle Legaspi, love you.
Hi, Mama Michelle. Love you. Siya yung makeup artist ko. So,
Oh,
sobrang miss ko na
okay.
siya. Love you, Mama Michelle. Sana safe kayo dyan. See you soon. Miss ko na yung paggawa mong kilay ko.
From Antoinette Gakayan, super bait talaga niya ni Rihanna.
Oh, thank you, Antoinette. Hindi pa ako nag-reply sa'yo. I'll reply to you after this. Hope you're safe there. She's from Palawan. So, hi,
Mm,
Antoinette.
okay. Sige. Wait lang. One. Okay. Sige, ganito muna. Before we, first kasi medyo naghang lang ng konti yung ano ko. It's your time to promote your advocacy,
Mm.
if ever you have a donation drive and your social media.
All right. So for my advocacy, so all of us have experienced being a student, right? We've all experienced the struggle and the hardships of being a student. Um, but when I took up education, I saw the different side of the spectrum. I saw the different side of the learning journey or the learning experience of education. And I myself experienced the struggles and the challenges of being a teacher. And so my heart goes to the teachers, the educators, for us to rise up and for them to have a voice and for us to empower our educators, because if we empower educators, they too can empower the youth, and that will just have a more sustainable impact, a more sustainable effect for the education system here in the Philippines and even around the globe. And so I here to really stand for the educators, and I hope that we would be one with organizations or programs who has a heart as well for teachers. And so I support empowering educators to empower the youth.
Okay, sige. From Michelle Legaspi again, thank you Entertainment News Mortal. Salamat din po sa panonood.
Yes, Mama Mitch, thank you.
Okay. From Carl Manlapas Fernandez. Heart, 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 heart.
Thanks, Tito Carl. Tito ko siya. Sana gumawa ng hair ko today.
From Antoinette, how did you prepare yourself when you know that you will be joining Miss Universe Philippines, ate?
Mm,
Just a
I
short
pre-
paano
yes,
paano
yes.
yung sige.
Ayun, yung preparation ko more of internally kasi yung training nandiyan naman na eh. So, I prepared Q&A, of course, pasarela and all. I guess more than that, I really somehow psyched myself or really told myself that I'll be doing something that is huge. So I have to be prepared for it, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So, ayun, I talked to my friends, my family about it to keep me accountable, to keep me sane. And of course, yun, yung usual training of Q&A, pasarela, workout. So may diet din kami. Ayan. So that's how I prepared for this.
Okay, from Melvin Tan again. Good luck to you. Keep safe always. God bless po.
Thank you,
Please
Melvin.
remember please remember me po. Ayun.
Yes, Melvin Tan.
Ay, eto gusto ko tong malaman. From JV. What is your message to your mayor? Mayor Pasig, yeah.
Okay. To our mayor, Mayor Vico Soto, maraming salamat po sa ginagawa niyo para sa Pasig City at para sa kinabubuti ng karamihan. I hope na at the end of the day, you still get to rest and talk to your family and be healthy kasi importante pong healthy din po kayo ngayon. So I hope that you would take care of yourself as well as you take care of us. Maraming salamat po. God bless you.
From Aaron Daniel C. Hello po.
Hi, Aaron.
Rabia is watching with us.
Hi, Rabia.
Hello,
Thanks for
Rabia.
watching. Ang aking twin. Sabi nila.
From from Samuel Marks sa Paula. Hi po.
Hi,
And
Mark.
we have here AJ Basconcillo Rodriguez. How's your
Mhm.
friendship with Venus Ra?
Oh, my friendship with Venus Ra, I had the privilege to know her back in 2016, January of 2016. Doon ko siya una talagang nakausap, nakilala. And we had I don't know I don't know if she can relate to this, pero for me, we had an instant connection. So talagang I saw an ate in her, and we instantly connect, and we instantly parang talk to each other almost every day since then. And so right now we're very close. I consider her as one of my closest friend, or like somewhat my best friend. So I'm really thankful na yeah, she's also there as an ate kasi sobrang syempre yung experiences niya in life are more advanced, diba? So ako wala kasi yung ate. So I'm really privileged and blessed to have her help me and guide me, and also now in my journey, but not just here in this universe, but in life as a whole. So ayun, I'm very close with her. And I hope she's watching, but alam ko busy din siya ngayon.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Universe 2020 candidate from Pasig City, Riana Agata Pangindian. Truly phenomenal and empowered. And of course,
Thank
God-fearing
you.
woman.
Thank you.
Okay,
Maraming
so
salamat,
tomorrow,
Jill.
salamat din, Rihanna. Maraming salamat sa pagbibigay mo ng oras mo sa
Thank you.
araw na ito. And we are really delighted to have you.
Thank you so
And
much.
to our viewers, thank you so much for tuning in with us from the start till the end of our live. And please, tomorrow po, wag kalimutan to tune in because we will have another two Miss Universe Philippines 2020 candidates to do a live interview with us again. 3 o'clock tomorrow, 3 o'clock p.m. tomorrow, we will have Miss Cebu Province, April
April.
Smith. Okay, that's
Go
3
April.
p.m. tomorrow. Then 8 o'clock p.m. tomorrow as well, we have Miss Pasay City, Zandra Santa
Done.
Maria. So please don't forget to watch Entertainment News Portal exclusive tomorrow. And please don't forget to subscribe to like our official page on Facebook, Entertainment News Portal, and follow our Instagram account at ENP Official and our YouTube channel at Arvin Cabachete. Once again, this has been your ENP correspondent for today, and my name is Dale. And again, keep safe, everyone. We will get, all of us will get through this, and we heal as one, everybody. Rihanna, thank you very much. See
Thank
you
you. Thank you so
soon. See you
much.
very
Yes, I
soon.
see you soon. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
ENP.
Bye bye,
God bless
everyone. Thank you.
you.